Hello everybody, it's Basilis here, and welcome back to another episode of HermitPack from the Ryotcraft server. And here we are on my tower that I'm building in the middle of a spawn area, but today we're not going to actually be doing anything on this tower. We've got something else to do today. So, right now in New Zealand, it is Halloween. It's not quite Halloween in the States. It's going to be in a few hours that it's going to come up. But, I mean, Halloween isn't a huge thing in New Zealand. It's starting to become more popular now than in the past. But it's still not a huge thing. We are, however, going to do a little bit of Halloween decoration of a few people's places. The problem is that I won't be able to easily put them inside some people's areas. So we'll have to figure out exactly where we put them. Because if you see here, there are some claimed chunks, and we're not actually able to place or remove blocks within claimed chunk areas. Or at least we shouldn't be able to. But we can have a little go, see what we can do. So, can I place it there? No. So that block is within the claim chunks. Somewhere in here, maybe we might get lucky. Let's see. If I go a bit further this way, we're in the wilderness. Okay. So, Dog, I think, needs a few pumpkins in his house. It's just a thing that you need on for Halloween, right? So, we'll place a few of these around here. Now, I made these, obviously, using chisel and bit. If I actually place another one down on top, we'll be able to see inside it a bit better, and I'll remove this one afterwards. Made this using chisel and bits, and I'll show you a bit how I went about making that, just after I've gone and decorated some bases. But I think it turned out pretty well, and it's got a rather unique Minecrafty face to it, so that's good. Let's see. We might need to put down another one. Where will he see it best? Maybe place one down there. Okay, now off to the next person's house. Now these do actually act as light sources as well. They've got lava in them that is giving off light. Okay, where can we actually get to one handy Andes? Okay, so this is wilderness. Where do we go? Okay, this is into his area, so we can place one there. Can we go? Okay, this is also his. It's rather tricky when we can't place blocks inside the area. No, can't place it there. How about give him some to look at while he's from his house? No. Bit further. There we go. And maybe over here somewhere. And we'll place a final one for one handy Andy up on top of there. There we go. Now, let's see around Zog's place. Where do we get into his area? Okay, somewhere there. So, we're going to have to go a bit further out for him. Maybe put some down over here. Hopefully up on this hill there might be room for... Oh, no, that one didn't work. Up there. And... another one over there. How about somewhere near the back of his base? Down over... Nope, a bit further. Oh, this is a pain with the claimed chunks thing. Well, I can put one down over here by the looks of it, so there we go. It's a shame I can't actually put them down in their base. That would be a bit more handy. Now, I don't think Silver Pyro has got any chunks claimed here, so he could have some right next to his bed. And a couple more. How many have I got left? 2 left. Well, there's one more base over here that I think needs a bit of Halloween decoration, and that's Shay. So, where are we going to go for her ones? She doesn't have any claimed chunks, so I can put them inside her house as well. So, one up there, and let's have a look. Somewhere in here. There we go. Okay, so that's all of my jack-o'-lanterns delivered. Now, let's go play with how to make them. For this, I'll go back to my house over here. Okay, so what I started off with is this block here. It's actually one of the flat coloured blocks from here. You can make them many shades of red, blue, green and purple. There seems to be a lack of brownish blocks and some other colours, but one of the benefits of using flat coloured blocks is that they have an even texture of the whole thing, whereas if you use chiseling bits for cobblestone or what have you, then you get different coloured bits depending on where you place the bit. So that's what I started with. I started with one of those blocks and chiselled out a whole lot of parts of that. The other part I did was I made this, which is a darker red than this one. This one's an orange, that's, well, a darker orange, I guess. So we've got that and that. This is going to be used for the lines on the pumpkin. With this one, firstly we want to do a negative chisel design of it. So that's that one there. And I can now go on that one and leave just the parts of this pattern that are part of this shape here. Then we go with a positive chisel design of that one, and using that I can go into now I've tried this a few times and I'm just trying to remember if this is right mode. Additive does that, and it's exactly what we want. So now what we've got is we've got the same shape as that, but with all the lines on it. The next part that I had to do was the hollowing out of it. Now this is a bit more tricky. So I need to, again, we'll make a copy of this one, and we will place that a couple of blocks up in the air. I can get rid of this one now. So we can place that on top of this block, like so, and now remove these. So to hollow it out, what I did was I had 2 copies of exactly the same thing here. Now I can remove the top half of this one and the bottom half of this one, which now means that it makes it a lot easier for me to get in there. Then you've got to go to draw region and chisel out the bits on the inside that are not part of the sides. And some of it you can do using connected planes. So I can go a couple of layers down there. I think when I go to the next one, no, that one's okay. When I go to the next one, yes, now we're starting to see some blocks coming through. So we don't want to do that. We need to go back to draw region and take bits of that out. Like so. And we can also take out these ones here. Like that. And I did exactly the same thing for this one up the top half, so we can remove bits of that. Can I go all the way out there? Yes, I can. Out there and there. So I can actually remove all of those ones. And then again with the... And it can get difficult to see which parts are dug out and which parts aren't. But you get the idea. That's basically how you then get the two parts to be hollowed out. And then I can put that one on top of there. Well, what I actually did now was I lined the inside with basalt and then put some lava in there. But what you can do now is you can have that block, put it up on top of something, and then use our chisel. We can now make a shape out of it. And give him a nose. And for a more classic Halloween look, you can go with that one. But as I said, I went for a more Minecraft one with the creeper face on the other one. So that's basically how I made it. Added details like the little stalk on the top and the lava and the basalt inside. And it makes a good light source and a pretty good decoration. So that will be all for this episode. Just a really quick one, just to get into the Halloween spirit, put out some jack-o'-lanterns, and give you a little tutorial, I guess, kind of on how I made it. I think it looks pretty good, and it's a great little light source. Not something I'd probably keep around all year, special time of the year and all that. But anyway, until next time, take care, I hope you have a great week, and I'll see you again later. Bye!